Hello. How's everybody? Your wishes are coming true. The hard thing is to know exactly what we want, exactly what wishes we want to come true. It's calling the angels, the good angels, to help us know what we need to hear, what we need to know. Help us know what we want so we can manifest our good in tune with the universe. It's nice to be home. I've had to do a lot of reorganizing, and I'm still in the midst of doing that. I'll show you a little bit. I can now roll around the kitchen and the bathroom, and my living room is getting a little better. It's a project. It's been really making me realize how much my home is keeping me from doing videos. I should say putting off working in my home. It's like a cycle of self-sabotage, feeling like the home has to be perfect before I do a video. And that's not going to happen. It's not going to be perfect. But it's coming along. I don't want to be ashamed anymore of how cluttered I am. And God knows I'm cluttered. You can see by the shelf. If I could, I'd put that all in my medicine cabinet. But my medicine cabinet isn't big enough. When I started ordering things about, oh gosh, I guess it was 2020, I thought, well, I'll get enough that I won't have to worry about money. I won't have to worry about running out of things, and I'll have all the cosmetics I ever will need in my lifetime. I don't know why I was thinking that way, but I was. So I don't know if any of you go through things like that. But anyway, I'll never run out of oils, creams. I tried every kind of cream on earth in my defense to get rid of whatever is happening on my face because of my medication. But finally the doctor I finally got to see a dermatologist, and she gave me a cream. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Yeah. That is the question. Where is it? It's a prescription, but this seems to have done the trick. It's helping a lot. Metronidazole topical cream. And, you know, I was having days where I'd think, oh, I want to do a video. But I'd look in the mirror and I would have all this red bumps and, so now my face is so much more clear. Now it's happening here. Don't know why. Anyway, so I'm trying to see if the cream will clear up that. But all that aside, let's see what is happening. As far as politics, I want to know what's in the Epstein files. I have my own ideas. But first, let's just look at a general reading for today. What's happening with us today? What is on our minds? What do we need to know? Oh, well, sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. Okay. In the lap of luxury. You know, I feel that way. I feel like I have everything I need. And when I was on that hospital bed, I had a few items from home, but they would bring you like a cleanser to clean yourself. They'd bring, you know, the moisturizer. I didn't have all my choice of creams. You know, things were very simple, and I found that I was taking care of my own basic needs, you know, like brushing the teeth and all that, much more easily. It was easier to remember because everything was right there, and it was very simple. I didn't have 1,000 things to distract me, and I couldn't jump up and do anything. So it was interesting, very interesting. And I started painting. I get home, I have not painted a stroke. I plan to today. We'll see. First, I'm going to see if I can clean up some. Yesterday, I cleaned up some and then went to bed. And then I got up to make dinner. I made some delicious tacos. And then I went to bed and I slept 14 hours, minus a couple times to get up for the bathroom. I'm like, I was seriously tired. I mean, it's not easy to roll around in a wheelchair and cook from a wheelchair. I found that out for sure. And getting up to transfer from one place to another. It's very much like doing a bunch of push-ups. I think I might have mentioned that. Anyway, I don't want to take anything for granted again. Life is good. I'm here in the lap of luxury. I have enough food. My dear son had food delivered to me. The man upstairs brought it down. In fact, he came down to paint with me, and I was so tired. I did a little bit of crochet and went to bed. I couldn't even stay up and, you know, paint. It's my dream to paint with people. I love to paint with people. But anyway, yeah, it's been interesting, very interesting, a new way of life. But I have everything I need. And if you look around, you may find the same thing in your world. Let go. Yeah, there's a lot of things to let go in life. It might be anger. Anger just keeps us hooked to a person in a very unhealthy way. It hurts us more than it hurts them. So letting go of anger is very important. And not holding on to your money too tightly. That's the literal meaning. Yeah, not being like a miser. Let the money flow. Feel that feeling of, I have enough. I have enough. Again, it returns to this card. Justice. I've been thinking a lot about justice and knowing what's in the Epstein files. I feel like it's more than I see, and what I see is, well, for entertainment purposes only and my own viewpoint. I see a pedophile as a president. He's shown every sign. So that would not be surprising but I just want it to be more out in the open. And it is coming out. People are seeing that, the freak out that, not that kind of freak out, not duty freak out, but the freak out that Trump is experiencing. Yeah, he's obviously in a bad position as far as the Epstein files go. Let's see here. Yeah, justice. We want justice. Love is coming. Love. If that's political love, I would like to see a compassionate president. A loving, compassionate president who also really wants to get things done. Not slowly like we've seen. An enlightened person. Someone to lead the way with a shining light. Someone that wants to equalize the money in this country. Not have the rich become richer and the poor become poorer. A visionary looking out at the world and feeling compassion for the world. Someone who wants for the good of all as far as climate change or environment. I mean, what could be more important than our environment? But some of the politicians are not seeing it that way for sure. Money. There will be money coming in and ideas for making more money. One of the biggest is, hey, the rich need to pay their fair share of taxes. Same type of percentage that the poor pay. Forget these loopholes. So, the other things I've been thinking about are the secret wisdoms. I always have it in the wrong room. Let's see here. Where is it? I think I made a copy. Wherever I am, whatever I want, always seems to be in the other room. Ever have that happen? Yeah. I'm trying to keep my leg elevated, so I don't want to go in the other room. Okay. I did write out some little things. I hope everybody's doing well. I didn't do the live today because I wasn't sure how long I'd be on. Okay, the first one is gratitude, which we spoke about. Every morning, be totally, totally grateful for everything that you have. This is so important. And believe, have hope, believe in yourself, believe in other people, because more people are good than bad. Let go, let go. Isn't this just what the cards were saying? Let go of the negative. Manifest, expect miracles. Focus in and know what you want. Forgive people and forgive yourself for judging them. And accept. Now, this one to me is the hardest. Accept other people as they are and accept yourself. Now, as far as relationships go, I took some notes. Hopefully I can find the notes. I was actually taking notes from a reading that Whimsy was giving. And what I said after listening to her was, as far as relationships go, Be the person that you want to attract. If you want a loving, gentle, kind, sweet person, be that person yourself and you will attract it. Not always. You might attract someone who takes advantage of people, but learn to recognize the signs of a person that doesn't want your best good. Build your own stable foundation, money-wise and emotional-wise. Build that foundation first before you can be open to a loving mutual relationship filled with love and respect, the key elements of a loving relationship. Yes, I get so much from listening to Whimsy, and that was in one of her mini videos. I don't know which one. But anyway, I want all of you to know that I love you, I care about you. I will do my best to do more videos. I'm determined to clean up this place so I don't feel a need to do it instead of videos. And just know that you are very loved by this person and probably by a lot of other people in your life. So have hope, live, accept, love yourself. I will talk with you soon.